Hello guys, welcome back to 1878 Blues. Everton v Newcastle United today at 5:30. Like, comment, subscribe guys, let's try and get to 1,000 subs. This is going to be a pretty quick video. I'm not going to go on for long. I've got work and other things to do today, so I'm in a bit of a rush. Thought I'd get this video in just 7 hours before kick-off, why not? Yeah, tough game. Never, like most teams, don't really like playing against them. This game, in recent times, I feel like there hasn't been many draws, and I think we got a draw against them at home last season, but obviously we also beat them at St James's Park 3-1. It was a great result. They're predominantly known to be their home record is to be very good, so yeah, obviously it's a weird game. It's the end of the season, many things can happen. If it was in the middle of the season, it could have been a different story, but yeah, tough team to play against, got a lot of quality players, are struggling again, I feel, with the combination between Champions League football and Premier League football, and that's something, if they want to be aiming to reach the very top, then they need to start improving situation, dealing with 2 or 3 more, major competitions and stuff. Listen, it's a pretty poor away record they've got at the moment, and that's never gonna stay the same forever. At some point it will change. At some point they will get a result. I do hope it's not against Everton today, and I don't think it will be. But that's my hope. I think we won't lose, but if we can lose, obviously. If we don't turn up, you kind of know what an Everton performance is going to be in the first 5-10 minutes. But things can change in football. A match can change like that. So we've come off the back of 2 fantastic wins against Fulham at home and United away, and obviously United away, we know what happened. So it kind of feels like a free for all this game. Like, let's just get at them, and Moyes won't do that, but I just feel like, that was so unexpected to get a win against United. So let's just kind of like, obviously I don't want to lose, but it's like, well, I didn't expect anything from United. But if you get a win here, then we don't have enough in the tank, I think, to be fighting for European places. I don't think we've got a big enough squad. Obviously it depends what we do in January, but January is a very tough window to attract some players and offload as well, and there's a lot of teams who don't want to lose some of their good players, their best players in mid-season, and again, it's trying to attract them as well. So it's something that, obviously, it's an improvement. I don't, for 1 week season, the season up to now, I was worried because you can easily drop down this table, and we could, after a few games, we could drop right down again. But to have 18 points at this stage, which is 7 points, I think, better than last season, is a massive improvement, despite the bottom 3 picking up a bit more points than the bottom 3 last season as well. So the gap isn't massive. It's only 7 points. Liverpool just as much in a relegation battle, if I'm going to think that way, as of like us. So but if we get a win today, 21 points would be absolutely massive. To keep a very good record at the Hill Dickinson Stadium with just 1 defeat, which I unfortunately went to. It would be a very good start to that stadium, and again, 3 wins from 3 would be absolutely fantastic for the confidence of the players. Just a Ghana Gay would be missing, obviously, for obvious reasons. The appeal got overturned. I don't even know when that appeal was made, probably the day after the match, but all the players got to step up. Probably Jimmy Garner will probably be in the middle where he likes to play. I do prefer him at right back at times, because I just think, depending on who you play, having Jacob Brown at right back isn't the best solution, even though he's done a decent job there. Malin Roll won't be playing now. Well, if he wasn't going to play for this game, I was hoping for the next game he would be playing. He won't be playing until the new year. It basically got another fucking kabam in my eyes. Severely disappointed with that. He's played 2 or 3 games, and that's it. And some of them have been subs. All of them have been subs actually, I think. So really massively disappointing. Needed them in a moment like this with African Cup of Nations coming up. Idrissa Guy's missing for the games before he even leaves, which is just a big blow. But yeah, other players have got to step up. The squad is getting slightly smaller now. Iliman and Dye has probably got one eye on the African Cup of Nations as well. I'm not saying he's not going to try, but there could be an influence of not pushing himself as hard as he would have for Everton if there was an African Cup of Nations coming up. He might not want to risk getting an injury. At the same time, though, he's going to be a big miss for us in the next few coming games. Well, after these next 2 games, he's gone, isn't he? So, yeah, we need to take advantage of him when we have him at the moment and get as many points as possible. Because he's made a massive difference. His confidence is very high, and he causes teams threats, and missing someone like that, you know, teams think they have more of an opportunity then. But it's a massive game. Newcastle have got quality players throughout the team. Some perform, some weeks, some don't. Anthony Gordon's always a threat, probably pushing to get his first goal against Everton since leaving. That is a possibility. That's something you could probably bet on. For some reason, I think Tiana Barry's going to get his first goal today. I just feel like Newcastle seems to be a team that we may not always get a result in, but we always seem to have a moment or a situation that we've been craving for in the game sometimes. So yeah, it's a big opportunity for us to get another win on the board. And I do believe he will do. I've just got 3-1 in my head since yesterday, so I'm going to go with that. Yeah, Seamus Coleman's missing for this game as well, and obviously the other players who haven't featured this season. You know, when Branthwaite comes back, it's going to be great for us. I don't know what his recovery is like at the moment, but he's expected to be the new year as well, or some point in December. So players will be coming back, but other players won't be. We could be short in a couple of positions, but maybe it comes the right time for us when it comes to the January transfer window. Obviously, it's not panic buying, but it's we can assess the squad more, and obviously there's positions that we've all been crying for since the summer transfer window ended that we haven't been able to sort out. So there could be a few players on Moyes' list, but we'll see. This game at the moment, though, is a massive game. It's kicking off in 7 hours. I think Everton 3, Newcastle 1. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.